Welcome back to day 3 of the Tradesmas series. If this trade looks familiar to you, that means you probably watched day 2. If you have not watched day 2, I do highly suggest watching it just to get an understanding of what's happening in this explanation. And I will link that below in the description box. I'm now going to be reviewing a trade for you today. I'm going to go over a reason that you would not take a trade. This comes up a lot for me with breakout trading and people wanting to know why I would or would not take certain breakouts along the way or signals that would come along with those breakouts if you're using the happy trail and easy exit strategy that I use. Or even if you're not using those indicators, you're just using breakout trading in general. Like there can be some confusion sometimes about what is a qualifying trade to take and what trades would you not want to take. The overall trend here, I think most people can see this and agree that it has been bullish. The market had been trending up. We have a bullish bias. We have a stronger overall higher time frame bullish bias. However, we have a period of consolidation that you can see happening here at the top. And in that consolidation, very slowly and subtly, there is a bit of market change that is happening within that area. It is very subtle and it is not a lot of new lower lows that are being created, but we are starting to see a shift or a dying out of the bullish momentum that was happening. And then the new lower low is created. And those are trades I talked about with day 1 and day 2. So you can check those videos out if you're interested in understanding those. I had seen a bit of a pullback happening. So this pullback area occurs. I know that a lot of people would feel that you had a 15-minute time frame, a zone. You have a break above it, and then you have a bullish smiley face. You would feel that you should take that entry and that you should be going with the overall stronger, higher time frame trend. Now, that is not wrong in your thinking. You are correct if you thought that. If you saw this on yesterday's video and you thought, why didn't I take that trade? You were correct in that the requirements in that aspect are met. What is missing for me is the fact that the immediate trend, which is the most recent trend, and that's how I work off of what I can see happen most recently with my breakouts, that has been bearish. And although there hasn't been a ton of new structure created to fully switch my overall higher time frame bias, the most immediate one is bearish. And while that little bullish pullback happens here at that area, it is a potential indication that the overall trend that was bullish and was going up may be resuming soon. It is not enough of a confirmation to enter though, until I will see the market structure form and make a new higher high and go up and break above. For instance, I would want to see that break above, a retest, and then another bullish confirmation to say that, hey, maybe the market is actually getting ready to resume its overall stronger trend, which has been bullish. If I saw that happen, then yes, there would be a potential for an entry there. I did not see that here. What I just saw was that there had been a bigger, stronger move the day prior. There had been no retracing of that move. And likely what we were just seeing was the market retracing a little bit to be able to continue down with the more immediate trend. So looking for buys at this time was not an option for me. That wasn't where my bias was. I talk about a higher overall stronger time frame because that is worth knowing in your head that you are going against that. That's where I take that into consideration when I'm thinking about my take profits and how long would I want to hold for or how soon do I want to secure a trade. But it doesn't necessarily change the direction that I'm going to enter into for my day trading. If I'm going to take a trade in ideally the morning and be out within a few hours, then I'm going to stick with the most recent trend, which in this case was the bearish trend. And until I see that break and new structure being formed, I'm still going to hold the bias of a bearish trend for now. If that had hypothetically broken, created some new bullish structure, like creating new higher highs, then I would have looked at potentially looking for buys. But in this case, that didn't happen. All I saw here was a little bit of a pullback into that bearish trend and then a continuation of it. And that is why I had never even considered that breakout. Hopefully that explains a little bit about why I will ignore certain breakouts and smiley faces, things like that that happen along They don't qualify for me. I was never looking for a buy in the situation. Nothing had occurred in the market structure enough for me to change my bias. I will see you back tomorrow with a really good trade. Tomorrow's a fun one to go over, so I hope to catch you guys on day 4.